What's up, guys? I'm back. Sorry, I was at a NASCAR event out in the Poconos with my family. Had a great time. And while I was having a good time, the Yankees were having a terrible time. They ended up dropping 3 of 4 to the Red Sox. And again, the pitching is just not there. Luckily, I was able to catch yesterday's big win. Domingo Herman comes up huge. It's 13-2 now. He went 5.1 innings, gave up 3 earned runs. The bullpen came in, and it was a little shaky there. I mean, they're giving up a lot of walks, but again, I think it's because our bullpen is starting to get a little bit fatigued. And yeah, they just gave up a lot of walks, but they were able to still pull out a win, grind out the win, and it was big. I mean, even though we lost 3 of 4, the Yankees are still 9 games up on the East, and that's huge. I mean, we have a lot of breathing room, but we need to make things happen. I have a special guest today to talk about something that happened yesterday, and he'll be coming in a little bit later. But some bright spots of yesterday's game: Austin Romine coming up big with that long home run. Then you have Didi Gregorius staying hot with that beautiful swing and a home run against Chris Sale. You have Cameron Maben doing the Naruto run to score on a wild pitch. That was hilarious. Chapman, again, looking shaky. He's whenever he has 3 days rest, man, he comes and he just doesn't look confident, doesn't look good. But just bullpen fatigue. So, listen, I know it's the Red Sox and you want to beat them every time. I was actually a little let down about how this weekend went. But at the end of the day, with all the Red Sox fans talking smack, which they're allowed to do, just if you're feeling down, go to MLB.com, look at the standings, look at AL East, and then you'll still see the Yankees up on top. 9 games, or 8.5 games, I think, to the Rays. And then just go on with your day, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. Right now, that's all that matters. However, if it comes to the playoffs, then we have an issue. And now, I mean, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how we're going to fix that issue. But something huge happened yesterday. And it's frustrating. It's super frustrating because our little brothers in Queens just seem to want to ruin the Yankees' lives. But I have a special guest here to talk about it. A cousin that is a Mets fan. And here he is.
Little brother from Marcus Stroman, baby.
All right, here we have Joseph Fiorello, A. He is a Mets fan. So sorry, dude.
It's okay. Happens.
So as you know, the Mets decided to trade for Marcus Stroman yesterday, and I just wanted to get your thoughts on it. So
Thoughts? All right. Basically, it's a pointless, spiteful trade. Let's be realistic about it.
yeah,
I mean, Brody Van Wagenpoodle, he's like, you want to make news headlines? All right, we'll take Marcus Stroman from the Yankees. Just rip him away. So the Jays sent Stroman to the Mets with cash considerations for the number 6 and number 7 prospects, Anthony Kay and Simeon Woods Richardson.
do you think the Mets got swayed in this or without?
I think they absolutely got fleeced.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it was too much for Stroman. I mean, if this team, again, I said it yesterday, if they had the push for a wild card run, then okay, cool. Got an extra guy in the rotation, it works out. But this team doesn't have the firepower for that, Between the bullpen, the starting rotation being a little wonky sometimes, and Syndergaard's probably gone within the next couple of days. So I think it's a pointless trade. I think they got fleeced, and I think Van Wagen, whatever, was just looking to make headlines. I don't know. It just seems like a very spiteful trade to the Yankees, which deep down is cool with me, but...
So, as a Yankees fan, I'm pissed off because it's like, yeah, Marcus, you're going to New York. Sweet, but it's the Mets. And another thing that bothers me is the Mets have probably the worst infield in the league, and Marcus Stroman is a ground ball pitcher. So the Mets are going to have to up the ante a little bit there in the infield in order to field his ground balls there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do any favors for Ahmed Rosario, who's notorious for dropping the ball, bobbling the ball. But I mean, it is what it is. At this point, the Mets just take what you can get.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm pissed off. The Yankees are going to have to go. I mean, Trevor Bauer is still there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's happening now. So, Cashman, you have till Wednesday to figure that one out. But let's talk about Syndergaard. It's looking like he's probably going to the Padres. How do you feel?
You know what? I'd rather him go to the Padres than the Braves. Because why trade this guy? He's still a stud. Why trade him to a division rival? Division rival who's leading the division right now. The Braves are killing it right now. But, you hate to see him go. He's been a big part of the rotation since the 2015 team. And that's a big loss. I mean, granted, his value I don't think is nearly as high this year as it would have been 2 years ago. Right. But he's still a big piece to move just like that,
And what pisses me off even more is not only do the Mets go after Stroman, who they knew, I mean, it's a business, but, the Yankees obviously wanted him. But now they're not going to trade Syndergaard to us. They won't. If they do something spiteful like this, there's no way that we're getting Syndergaard. And I feel like teams know how desperate that the Yankees are, and they're trying to squeeze everything and anything out of them. From what I heard, the Yankees or the Toronto Blue Jays wanted like Davy Garcia and Clint Frazier, and they didn't want to do it. As far as what I would have done, I guess I don't even know. I don't even know. This throws everything off. It's like I feel like how the Knicks fans felt when KD got hurt. It's the same thing. This is just like ruined everything. But let's see what Cash can do. Thank you, Joe, for joining the podcast.
Thank you for having me. I was glad to be here.
Hopefully we start something with hockey soon with the Rangers. But for now, at the end of the day, again, Yankees fans, nothing to worry about. It was a tough past week, actually. But guess what? Yankees are still 9 games up. So as long as the Cash God does some Houdini trickery, I think we'll be okay. We have an off day today. Hopefully tomorrow we'll find out that Yankees fleeced someone else or something. And then we go into the Arizona series, and hopefully we can turn things around, get our head on straight. Maybe yesterday was a turning point. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.